It's taken a lot out of me to do this, but I have to. What's going on, y'all? 5 Sports Talk back at it with another video talking some NFL, talking, of course, about the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers in the NFC Championship game. And we all know what the outcome was. The Falcons absolutely trashed the Green Bay Packers, and that bad man, and I'm referring to Aaron Rodgers, who was a bad man still today, but he had a very bad defense, okay? And I'm not trying to make excuses. I will just quickly break down the game, but before that, I have to eat crow because I did pick the Packers to win this game, and they didn't, okay? So regardless of how the outcome occurred, it did, so I will give props to the Atlanta Falcons fans and the Falcons players in general. They really balled out today. Matt Ryan, 110% deserves the MVP. Played like this all year, almost 400 passing yards, 4 touchdowns. Just was surgical today, carving up that Packers defense, which was really non-existent, but I'll get to that in a second, okay? And Julio Jones, I feel like you could have picked guys off the street that would have covered him better. But again, I will get to that very shortly. But props to the Atlanta Falcons. They showed why they were the NFL's best offense in the regular season, and they showed why. They scored like the 8th most points in NFL history. They really balled out, and they really looked legit. And they're going to the Super Bowl, and they 110% deserve it. So props to the Atlanta Falcons and the Atlanta Falcons fans. Look, I'm not going to say Aaron Rodgers had a great game because even though the numbers look good, 287 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, and just 1 interception, we do know a lot of it he accumulated in garbage time when the game was pretty much out of hand. But you know what? He was not horrible by any means, and he was not the reason they lost this game. Okay, I'm not trying to make excuses here, but the reason the Packers lost this game was because of the carnage that was occurring on the other side of the football, and I'm talking about the Green Bay Packers defense or lack thereof, because anything Dom Capers was drawing up, Julio Jones and Matt Ryan were absolutely carving up. They just could not stop them. And yes, I know the Falcons were the best offense in the NFL for a reason, okay? They scored the 8th most points in NFL history for a reason. This offense is high-powered, okay? But all I needed from the Packers, okay, and this is the reason I made the pick, was I just needed their defense to bend but not break, okay? Just get a turnover or just get more turnovers than the Packers would have. And they just had a lot of missed opportunities. There was a couple times Matt Ryan could have been picked off in the red zone. There were a couple times when they could have jumped on the ball on the fumble botch snapped, which Jake Ryan, I think, jumped on, and then some Falcons player got on it. Just missed opportunities after opportunities. And, man, there was a point where I felt like they just need to pull somebody out the stands and have him cover Julio Jones, because clearly the guys that were covering him, I don't know, Ladarius Gunter, were just getting eaten up alive. You know what? And that's really what it comes down to, you know? And I get it. The quarterback gets all the blame when the team loses and gets all the credit when the team wins. But you know what? Aaron Rodgers can't play corner. He can't play safety. He can't play linebacker. I wish he could, but he can't. And I'm telling you, the defense really squandered this one away. He needed some help from the defense. Could not. No quarterback can do it by himself. And even Aaron Rodgers, who I consider, the greatest thrower of the football, can't do it by himself either. But really, that was the game for me. I felt like right off the bat, what really lost this game, and another reason I made this pick, and a lot of people ask me if I regret picking the Packers. No, I don't, because I believe momentum is a real thing, okay? And the Packers were the hottest team in the NFL for a reason, okay? And the reason this game was lost, because the momentum went away right at the start, okay? Falcons drove down and they scored, which was fine. Aaron Rodgers got the ball back and he was humming. Got him down and they got a field goal. Mason Crosby misses. Now, instead of 7-3, it's 7-0. Okay? Come back down. And then after that, the Falcons score again. And then Aaron Rodgers has a chance to score again. Drives him down to the red zone. Ripkowski rubs off a big run and then fumbles in the red zone. Now it's 17-0 Falcons. And folks, that's all she wrote. Really, that was the game for me. I felt like all momentum was lost after that. And really, that's the story of the game here. And like I said, I don't want to bask too much in the Packers' faults in this game, because I want to give the Falcons more credit. They were amazing in this game. That offense was ridiculous. Devontae Freeman, Mohamed Sanu, Tevin Coleman, Julio Jones, of course, 180 yards, 2 touchdowns. Both the running backs had a touchdown. Matty Ice, 392 yards and 4 touchdowns. So Matt Ryan definitely gained some respect from me. If he goes out and wins the Super Bowl, man, he is going to be writing some legacy. But like I said, getting back to this game, will thankfully have eaten crow. And I hope you guys are happy because the Packers are going home. Aaron Rodgers is going to have to be a bad man from the couch. But that's really what it is. I felt like the defense really did not show up. And can't really blame it all on Aaron Rodgers on this one, though he does deserve some of the blame. So let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below if you think it's Aaron Rodgers' fault, if it's the defense fault, if the Falcons are just too good. Let me know what you guys think. And as always, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.